Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. Ding, 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 ding. The bell, that morning bell. Taking care of a little situation. I don't want to get too deep into the weeds. It's not a fun situation, but I'm gonna send some money. Before I forget, yeah, we're going to take a look at the stock market. You can hear, you can hear the enthusiasm in my voice. Yeah, Tom Nash is a scam. I put that in the title because I ran across a video where some bro was calling Tom Nash a scam. I don't know. I like Tom Nash. I don't necessarily think he's a scam. There's some evidence he's been misleading, I guess. I mean, the dude, it was a lawyer in the United States. He did do certain things. I don't know, right? I did kind of find the video a bit disturbing. This dude's acting like he's Ronaldo Rivera. I know most of you don't know who Ronaldo Rivera is, but he probably invented hardcore investigative reporting back with 2020 in like the 80s or 90s or whatever. And he's doing things like kind of giving out Tom Nash's real name and saying it's Tom. It's a bit of a, and then he compares it to Meet Kevin and Jeremy Lefebvre, and I think he didn't say Andre Jake, but and how these dudes give out their real name. Look, someone doesn't want to give out their real name. That doesn't necessarily mean they're being dishonest. I mean, you've probably seen my real name from time to time on the video stream, but it's not like I want my real name out there either. I mean, I don't care, and I do care. I'm well versed in identity fraud and all types of different phishing and security breaches practices and all that, etc. I mean, right now I'm actually hardening a firewall and a large corporate infrastructure on, some pen testing stuff. So I'm well aware how a lot of this stuff works. So it's not like, I want to give anyone ammo. Here's a dude's name. Hey, this guy owns crypto. Put two and two together. Like, do you think I want someone in the middle of the night? I mean, I sleep with the shotgun, but do you think I want someone in the middle of the night come in and trying to strong arm me into taking my crypto? I'm assuming this Tom Nash bro has a family. He doesn't want just because Meet Kevin's a little bit more brazen. I mean, that guy ran for governor, so he's definitely a public figure. But that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just waxing on because we could talk about the stock market, we could talk about crypto, but it's beyond boring there. That kind of, last night I was thinking, this is what I wanted to make my title. I should have done it last night. Let's see, I can change it right now. I'm going to change the title right now. Lottie and Dottie, we like the potty. I don't know why I always have that phrase in my head. You are an idiot if you listen to YouTubers. And then I got to put Bitcoin in the title. Bitcoin. Hey, yo, Costco's in the house. How you doing? We missed you. Hadn't been around for a couple of days. We thought you were mad at us, especially me. I think I said chicks a couple times, and Anyway, let's pop on over to the desktop. And ding, 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 ding. I guess we'll take a look at the stock market. There's a new Lord of the Rings show. I forget the time. Like, you've been coming to this stream for months, maybe even over a year. How can you forget the time? Like, it's got to be a certain time of day. Like, oh, it's like an hour after your lunchtime or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand. I really don't. All right. Ding, 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 ding. I'm a little loopy this morning. What's new, right? Times escape me all the time. I'm very situationally aware of the time. Like, I don't even need to check a watch or a clock. And I can almost always, like, get within 10, 15 minutes of what time it is, even on, like, in the middle of the night. During the day, it's even more in tune. What I do have a problem with is, like, days of the week and months of the year. Like, it blows me away. It's the end of August. Earlier, I think last week, Sarah was in the house, who flaked on me this weekend. No shocker. I was glad. I wasn't really in the mood either. So, that was mostly my fault. I stayed up ridiculously late playing Rust on Friday night. So I was destroyed Saturday, and I was still kind of recovering Sunday. So I really didn't feel like, cooking food for her and all that. I didn't even want to get out of bed. Anyway, something about days. Oh, I forgot her birthday. I don't even, like, it's my other best friend's birthday today. Oh, my volume's really loud, so I'm going to turn this down. My apologies. I don't know how it got like that. You might have to adjust the volume on your end, but when it's up really high like that, it can be a little hot and distorted. So overall, it'll probably be better sound quality. Now, you could bitch if you want, or you can just adjust your volume. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for you. So don't complain. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you. All right, let's get into the real deal Holyfield. I have no idea. Like, the last time I checked, Bitcoin was 20,300. Boring AF. It is. I feel like it's going to be another long year of me just sleeping, being bored with the markets. You can only take so much boredom. It's like we're in the dog days of summer. I don't even know if we're in the dog days of crypto yet. That's how sad that situation is. The dog days of summer is when you get sick of the heat. Can't take it anymore. I tell you what, it's getting ready to be September, and let's see if the forecast. They're destroying me. They're destroying me on my 3-banger, my 3-day weekend, our 3-day weekend. Hopefully, y'all get to enjoy. Is it Labor Day that's coming up? I'm pretty sure it's Labor Day, right? It was going to be 111. Let's see what we got. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. Put on my old man glasses that make me look intelligent. Make me look super smart and sexy. I always look sexy, right? All right. 102 today. 105. All right. Let's have a fun Labor Day weekend. Friday, 107. Saturday, 107. Sunday, let's turn it up a notch to 108. Monday, we'll pull it back to 107. Then 107 Tuesday, 105 Wednesday. What the actual F? That is from Dark Sky. I bet the Weather Channel's worse. Okay, yeah. Friday 110, Saturday 110, Sunday 111, Monday 112. What is this? Death Valley? Tuesday 111, Wednesday 109, Thursday 104, all the way to next Saturday where it gets down to like 96, 94, 93, 93. Why do we have to have this last gust of heat from the gods going in? Like how would so frustrating. We need to figure out a better way to do. I don't like. I feel like I don't know. I'm just gonna stop complaining. It's getting super. Is it Puma season for you? Can't wait for Puma season over in this bitch. All right, let's pop out the chat. Take a look at the markets. I feel like this is gonna be a quick one. It's 10 minutes in. Every time I say that, it's not a quick one, but I don't have shit to talk about. I mean, the stock market. Jason Chillbaggins in the house. How you doing, brother? AC gonna? Yeah, hopefully not. I just spent $1,600 on my AC the beginning of the summer. I don't need any more surprises. I just had another $7,000 surprise. Haven't worn. Oh, I still need to call Nelnet and try and get some money back. It's looking. I mean, the stars say I should be able to get some money back, but I can't even go to the beach. Yeah, that's such a weird thing, man. Like back in the 80s and 90s, like no one cared. I mean, you kind of cared. You heard acid rain was kind of a thing, and there would be polluted beaches and shit, but ignorance was bliss, right? Yeah, so there is you're just gonna disappoint me with all the pollution. It's what is today? Wednesday? It's Wednesday, my dudes. Dudes and dudettes. Can I call you a dudette, Casca? Is that offensive if I call you a dudette? If I say, "Hey, what's up, dudettes?" How's it all going, dudettes? Or like, is it offensive if I say, "Hey, dudes" to a bunch of women? Like, not. It's not offensive to call you dudettes. What if I call you "Hey, dudes" or "Hey, guys" or "Hey, gals"? I guess "Hey, gals." Hey, gals. Is that offensive? Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies. But there's no way "ladies" is offensive. I think chick. I think chick is a little bit like you got a chip on your shoulder. You get offended by chick, you got a little, just a slight chip on your shoulder. I mean, someone could come up and say, what up, dick?" And I'd be like, "What up, bro?" Guys are a little bit different though. We're wired a little bit different. Beaches have toxic stormwater in them. LA beaches. What is toxic stormwater? Like, is that like next gen acid rain? Now it's just radioactive stormwater. Yeah, I wouldn't get in the beach. I remember going to the beach and wanting a boogie board, like Manhattan Beach and all that shit. But and I don't want to like. I used to love to go water skiing and shit. Man, I don't want to be getting in the lakes and drinking up all the shit that gets dumped into the water these days. It's freaking like it's disgusting. We need to. When I run for president, we're gonna have huge initiatives. You're gonna get. I don't know. I think it's like Singapore or South Korea. You get fined up the wazoo for littering, and then you have to do like a bunch of community service cleaning. I'm gonna hire a bunch of police that just do nothing but go around and fine you up the asshole for being a polluter, and you're gonna have to do like community service and shit. We're gonna clean up America. I'm gonna bring back the old Indian, like remember, like well, most of you know, like in the 70s and 80s, people would just, dude, it was so crazy. People would just throw shit like it was just like, oh, okay, I just ate my McDonald's, just chuck it out the window. That was like, that was it wasn't even really frowned upon for a while. Like it fast and loose back in the no one gave a shit, dude. I mean, there's still people like that now, but there's it's different. Like there's some assholes like that now. Back then, it was like 90% plus of the population would just like drive down, they'd get their little McDonald's, and when they're all done, everyone, the kids, they just chuck it out the window. Yeah, and the freaking coyotes will clean it up for you. I'm not even exaggerating. And then they had this video with the Indian like crying and shit. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back old school. Lake Mead. Which one's Lake Mead? There's one in Vegas that's like super. That's Lake Mead, right? Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, the good old days. Everyone was doing cocaine and chucking McDonald's trash bags out their window. Cocaine, LSD, all that shit. Lake Mead's that shit in Vegas, right? So we had an interesting icebreaker. We have a meeting on Monday mornings, and we always have an icebreaker. This one was a weird icebreaker, but it was like because this bro just got himself a new house in my town. He's moving. He was up in a different town. He's an engineer on our team. We're in different towns. We're big like this. Anyway, he's moving to my town. He got a new house here. And he was trying to be conscious about how to landscape his lawn. And he's like, with all these water and blah, blah, how would you landscape your lawn? Well, I'll tell you how I landscape my lawn. I don't turn the water on. So whatever grows, grows. They come and mow the weeds in the lawn about once every, the dead lawn about once every 2 weeks. But interestingly enough, someone mentioned that a lot of Californians are moving to Arizona. I knew they were moving to Texas. I knew a lot of them were moving to Vegas. I didn't really know about Arizona, but they said people in Arizona, everyone hates Californians, but they were saying people in Arizona hate the Californians because they're all moving out there and trying to have normal lawns, wasting even more water. I don't know why Texas just hates them because they're a hardcore orange party, and most Californians bleed. What is it, blue? That's Democrat, right? Blue shows you how to touch I am. Have I ever? No, I have not. It scares me. My friend gave me some mushrooms, like microdose mushrooms, and she said it's amazing. And I'm just like, I was kind of scared, and I really didn't know if I needed it. I will say, and I'm not trying to preach, I haven't drank for over 2 years, and I haven't done any weed now for like over 6 months. And I feel amazing when it comes to that aspect. I don't feel like I need weed. I don't feel like I don't miss alcohol. It takes a while to get to that point. But you really, for me, I feel way like amazing. I wouldn't drink. I can't even imagine drinking now. You realize, and I'm not saying, every different strokes for different folks, but I've discovered I don't need alcohol for anything. It was just a crutch to me. It's probably just a crutch to most people, but I'm not preaching. I was crutched for decades, and then I couldn't. The whole gluten thing was. I love the taste of beer. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes I would start getting hangovers, like after the first beer. Sometimes, but it is what it is. You always feel like shit the next day, and it gets worse as you get older. Weed was cool for a while. I never really did weed until a couple years ago because it came legal here, and I just never, I was always just content with having a couple drinks or whatever, and I really enjoyed that. But it's kind of the same thing. And same thing with alcohol. It was really hard for me to get that into that just decent buzz state. I would either be like buzz and feel good for like 5 minutes, and then either too drunk or hangover, just like immediately. And it was hard to maintain. It was like 5 minutes of this is awesome and hours of this sucks ass. And it was the same thing with weed. I could never get, like, I might have like 5 minutes of just like giggling and being really happy. And then it was like, that's it. And then I would just get like super paranoid, or, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, maybe those things just don't work for me. I tell you what does work for me. That's Xannies, man. I love me some Xannies. Greg in the house. How you doing, brother? I haven't had a good Xanny in a while, but man, I take a quarter bar of Xanny, and it's just, and I'm not like even, I'm not talking about abusing them. Like I know people that would take like 2 full bars or crush them up and snort them and stuff. Yeah, piss off the YouTube algorithm today, Tom. But the little quarter bar of Xanny, and it's just like, yeah, this is what's up right here. Just stress free, cortisol levels gone. You know, you're just smiling ear to ear. Did I say Greg in the house? Greg in the house. How you doing, brother? My drink of choice would beer wise. There's a lot of different beers I'd really enjoyed. A lot of the dark. There's just so many different beers. I really enjoy the taste of beers. A good IPA, a good stout. I can. I mean, I can go, but I can't drink any of them, right? Because of the gluten. When it comes to alcohol, I can't stand drinking like straight whiskey, straight vodka, straight tequila is okay if it's a good tequila. I liked a lot of different like rum and cokes. I like some different vodka drinks. It's always cocktails. I like a good Jack and Coke, right? But it doesn't matter. I don't do it anymore. Natty Daddy, you got paranoid smoking or edibles? Both. Both. I really only vaped for a little while. And I would never, like, no matter how much I did, and I wouldn't get super paranoid. I just got to a point where, I would just keep going and going, and it didn't really seem to do a much more to me. It would just make me a little bit paranoid, and I didn't really have a good buzz or whatever. It would just, but then, I'm dealing with a lot of health issues. I've told you about that, all about that before. But I decided to get off of it to see if it would help with some health issues. And I tell you what, man, again, I've never felt better. Like someone could offer me an edible tonight, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I really enjoy documentaries while high, but I get yeah, the worst part about weed for me is there was about a 70% chance. There's like they talk about couch lock or whatever. For me, it was like F life lock. Like nothing seemed like a good idea to me. Not, and the parent. So now that I look back, and the paranoia was only sometimes. The worst part was I would get into this state where like the only thing I would just be sitting there like, nope, don't want to play video games. Nope, don't want to watch TV. Nope, I didn't want to do shit. And it sucked because I didn't have anything that I wanted to do or look forward to do. So I would just like, okay, I guess I got to go to fucking sleep now because I hate this feeling. I didn't. Again, like every now and then I would like watch Archer, or I would watch Letterkenny, and I would get like 5 or 10 or 15 minutes of like, this is even funnier. And sometimes, like, especially with what is it, sativa, I would get really creative and shit, but it would only last like 15 minutes or so. Oh yeah, so in the beginning I mostly did what's the other one? Not sativa, but that's out of touch I am already. The other one, sativa. What's the other one? Oh, that's right, indica. So I did. So I started doing sativa towards the end, and I did like that a lot better. But I still had a lot of the same issues. I definitely like the sativa better. And one of the reasons I would do it for is the pain. You know, I would be in a lot, I would have these pains, sharp needles going through my body. So I think that was all mostly like neuropathies and stuff that was coming from, too much because of type 2 diabetes, too much carbs causing neuropathies and things like that. So I've really, and so pain, everyone tells you, and I would do all the different, look up all the different strains and what helps you with pain and what helps you with this and what helps you with that. I don't really think it helped with the pain that much, maybe mentally, but I solved all those issues just by changing my diet for the most part. I'm not saying that the diet change I made will solve any problems you have. I think a lot of people have different problems based on diets and there's even studies that show depending on your blood type, you need to eat these type of foods and things like that. So it's a science that we're probably still decades away from cracking. Although I do think I've pretty much got a good take on what my diet needs to change to, and hopefully the damage I've done can be somewhat undone, right? So I've changed my diet. I've always been a believer that a lot of health issues, a lot of health issues, even certain diseases that come up, and I'm not going to mention any names because I'm not a doctor and I could definitely be wrong, but a lot of things are caused by diet and how bad, the Western diet is with all the processed foods and hormones and all that shit. So, anyway, have we even talked about the stock market yet? Or crypto? I mean, who gives a shit, really? Oh, actually, the Nasdaq's up. Everything's green. I see a sea of green. Usually it's a sea of red lately. The Nasdaq's up 130. Bitcoins are pumping. When Bitcoins are rocking, don't come a knocking. We'll take a look at that in a bit. The E-mini S&P, the SPOOs, the S&P 500 futures are up 20. I mean, that's like beginning to be a move up. Diet and lifestyle, yeah, 100%. Diet being a lifestyle being like if you're, excuse me, exercising and staying in shape for sure. And it's complicated because lifestyle, if you're exercising or doing like hard labor that's effing up your body, can definitely be a problem too, right? Bonds. What are the old bonds doing? Bonds 136, pretty flat from yesterday. What else do we look at? We look at crude oil. Crude oil. Ooh, crude oil's coming back down. Crude oil $90. I think that shit was like $95 a barrel yesterday. Gold's down quite a bit. It's down $8 an ounce, down to 1727. It's holding on to the 1700 for dear life. What is silver? Silver's down 31 cents. I was considering taking a micro silver future long yesterday. It's a good thing I didn't do that shit. The normal silver future is a pretty big contract. The biggest contract out there that I'm aware of is probably crude oil. That is, I've traded crude oil before, just to like throw my D on the table. Let me tell you, boy, that one is no joke. There's a mini crude oil future too. We traded that recently, I think. I forget what the symbol for that is. All right, let's see how my positions are doing. Do I have any? Just this Palantir position. Cash secured put, naked put, synthetic long, down $11. I can live with that. Tesla 279. What kind of action do we have over here in the options with all these shitty strikes? Let's see. I can go to like, oh my goodness, this shit is juicy AF. Are you kidding me? I can get $1,000 by selling a 315 Actually, I don't think. I mean, Tesla moving. That'd be like $150 move pre-split. That's possible. Let's go to like 340 and get $500. So I'm selling so I used to have 100 shares. Now I have 300 because they have a 3-to-1 split. I'm going to sell one 340 covered call on 100 of those shares, get a $500 credit. If Tesla goes up $62, there's a 13% chance of that happening. I'm at risk of having my shares called away, but I'll keep the $500 credit received, and whoever calls my shares away is going to pay me $340 a share. So that is a first world high class problem, and I'm lowering my cost basis. So edit order, we're going to go to $5. If it fills, it fills. Oh shit, that didn't waste any time. We're going to come over here and we're immediately going to put a go to sell. Close for profit, 50%. Buy that back at $2.50, and Bob's your uncle. So as long as Tesla's not over $340 or doesn't go on a crazy run, easy money. I have futures. I traded the ES on a lost $1,000 in one. Yep. I've got stories that beat that like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, futures. Futures is definitely one of those things. I talked about this the other day. Like it was a big thing back like 10 years ago, where all these people, you'd go to the stock thing in Vegas, and there's all these different people selling their future systems, how to trade futures, and this and that. It was kind of this vehicle where a lot of degenerates. This was before crypto. This was where the degen action was before crypto, and it's no different. Futures are meant to hedge. Like for example, a huge hedge firm might have millions of deltas on, a bunch of long stock and things like. So they might be delta positive, basically extremely long the market. And their data might say, okay, our deltas are too high going into what we think can be an economic downturn. So we're going to hedge with the futures, or just it's not the worst practice in the world to have a short hedge on with the futures anyway, because eventually you're going to get a dip and it's going to be somewhat profitable, right? And then you can take it off and stocks go back up, right? I'm not an expert at doing all that stuff. I just kind of know how it works. Just like going long or short, leverage long or short Bitcoin, it's really only meant to hedge. It's really only meant to hedge. People that are trying to get rich off just trading futures, it's not going to happen. 99.999999 infinitum percent of you are going to lose your ass. I'm talking lose your ass. Worst thing that can happen to you is you hit a home run day one, and then you feel unstoppable. If you have a gambling addiction, if you go to Vegas and you keep going back to the ATM machine, you should stay the F away from the stock market. You should stay the F away. Not financial advice. I'm telling you not to invest, and it's still not financial. I mean, I used to have a problem. I used to have a gambling problem. I no longer do. I would say the stock market, I carried over to the stock market and futures and things like that. You get your ass handed to a few times, and you either keep coming back and figuring it out, or you got to be careful. That's why if you listen to the title, if you listen to YouTubers, you're an idiot, because a lot of YouTubers are gonna sit there and tell you, oh, I love this stock because of this, this, and that, or oh, I love this crypto because this, and that, and they say it's not financial advice, but then they flat out say things like, yeah, you should buy Ethereum, you should buy Bitcoin, you should do this, you should do that, but dollar cost average, and don't invest more than you can afford to lose and stuff, right? When most of the talk should just be like teaching people how to manage. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a person that helps you manage not losing all your money. There we go. I'm here to help you not lose all your money, because it is too easy. This is the most real This is the biggest battle arena This is the Rome Colosseum. You are stepping into the Rome Colosseum with a wooden spear and going up against lions and tigers and bears. And dragons, four-headed snakes, king cobras, alligators. You're going like all of it. They scoured the world, and wolverines, honey badgers. You're going up against it with your real money. Jack in the house. How you doing, brother? You're gonna sue me? What the hell, bro? I'm telling you not to lose all your money. When you buy crypto, someone on the other side is trying to take all your money. This is someone's on the other side of the trade every time with the exact opposite thought as you, right? They want to destroy your life. They want to take every last penny you have. I most certainly did not tell you to put all your money in Luna. Yep, dog eat dog. Retro in the house. How you doing, brother? They took all your monies. What does TT mean? Titty? They took all my monies. TT. I don't understand you millennials. What is TT? TT. I'm obsessed. Crying face. It's a crying face. Why is that a crying face? It's not a crying face to me. Ricky's saying I told him to put all his money in he said to put all in Harmony. I never said all in Harmony. In fact, I said ad nauseum, Harmony's much higher risk than everything else I'm investing in. And a lot of you are living in euphoria with putting all your money into Harmony One. There were people come in saying, I'm 100% in Harmony One. And I'd be like, what, are you ignorant? Yeah. What is this dog pile on Tom Day? I was all in believing in Harmony One, but I was most certainly not all in with my money in Harmony One. Harmony, and my spreadsheet got lost in the computer debacle, but my Harmony One position was like 5 to 10% of my overall portfolio. He gave his cannot fail stamp of. Oh my goodness. Would never say this can't fail. In fact, just as recently as yesterday, I was waxing on about how crypto could fail, how Bitcoin could fail. Yesterday or the day before, whether it be like a gamma ray burst taking out the planet, or, a solar flare taking out our electrical grid. People, it's like Mad Max times. Like North Korea has a quantum computer that's pushing 100 qubits and takes away everyone's private keys overnight. Like, shit can happen. Oh, if you guys, not right now, but there was an interesting video from Invest Answers yesterday on two cryptos that are on my radar. That's Sui, Pig, Sui and Aptos. He did a pretty good deep dive on those yesterday. I would highly recommend. Let's see what's going on with crypto. I'll tell you what's going on with crypto. No one gives a shit is what's going on with crypto. Can it get any more boring? Bitcoin, $20,282. Eon. Ethereum, 1586. Eon. Cardano, 46 cents. Eon. Solana, $32.58. Something was said about Solana recently that made me a little nervy. What was it? Whatever. I still want to buy it. Polkadot, Eon. Harmony One, barely holding water above 2 cents. Atom, strong, staying strong, man. Pushing $12. Phantom, boring, near boring. AVAX, not as excited on AVAX as some people in the chat. If they're doing these shenanigans with bad practices and frivolous lawsuits and stuff, I like him even less. I don't know if any of that stuff's true. Allegedly. Osmosis, love me some osmosis, but I don't know if this one's ever going to see the $10 glory days. Matic, the other beauty I want to load the boat on. I'm really like, I'm not a huge fan of Matic and Solana when it comes to the technologies and teams. I just think there's a good opportunity there and a good diversity. You know, Solana's coming out with the Solana phone retro. Solana's coming out with their own phone, their own device. Yeah, Osmosis was I'm trying to give Retro a hard time right now. Get going on this whole fucking argument about Solana phone. Yep. The Solana phone could be a big deal. The Matic phone can be a big deal. Solana is they're producing every piece of that phone. The microchips, the boards, every piece is done within the Solana factory. They're building a Solana factory that builds the phone from the ground up, the OS from the ground up. Is it a sounds like a banana phone? I heard they're strip mining. They're strip mining their own minerals. They're putting up a plant in China, and 2-year-olds are going to be assembling them. A banana phone. Yeah, it's the professor. The professor from Gilligan's Island is the lead engineer. They're going to make them out of bananas and coconuts. If you never had the pleasure of watching Gilligan's Island growing up, you've been deprived. You've been freaking deprived. All right. What a Matic. Quant, $99. ApeCoin, $4.90. Sandbox under $1. What is Cadena? $1.60. What is the rug pull Clayton doing? 23 cents. What is Shitdora doing? 0.006. Man. Maybe we should look at crypto when it's moved like more than 4%. It's activated by saying, yeah, but what's the name of that bedrock, and what's the name of the rock thing that what's his face works at? All right, that's it for crypto. What's going on in Crystal? Crystal 20 cents, Jewel 27. A little bit of a pump in Jewel. Why is Jewel going up? This shit's up like 5 cents from yesterday. Didn't someone tell us to buy Jewel? Anyone? Why is Jewel going up? My Trank, some of that purple Trank. Looks like Trank might be up, like trying to pump a little bit too. What's going on? Why is Trank going up? What the hell? I mean, I'm not complaining. I need Trank to get back to like $1. We a long way from that shit. Oh, because of the Chronos news? I need Jewel all day. Get that Jewel. DeFi. Why is DeFi? Yeah, why is DeFi pumping? Why are these rug pulls pumping? Is Holy Grail pumping? Evo is getting shit on. Clooney? Clooney's still getting shit on. What's the name of that thing? That's what his name say. The bridge is supposed to be coming on board. The bridge for what? For Harmony 1? For DeFi Kingdoms? Like, did that bridge ever go down? I don't know. Like, why are you speaking in riddles, Chill Baggins? The Harmony Bridge is supposed to be coming back? What's the plan? What are you talking about? Is it trustless? Sipping on some Twitter. Sipping on some Twitter. Project shared a tweet. Yeah. We miss Baby Pleb. He told me I should apply for like the 200 million grant. I have a hard time supporting Harmony One right now. And why do I get these like in case you miss certain tweets now? Like, how do I turn that shit off? Is it really a bridge? Yeah, well, I don't understand. In case I missed Flu's tweet, at Vitalik Buterin size is, oh my goodness. Is that the dude from Harmony One? It is, right? Is that a bro from Harmony One? He looks from like a Harmony One. Oh, is that Stable Quan? Is that Do Quan? Jesus Christ. Who's Stable Quan? That was Do Quan. Let's look. Harmony. And this last thing was up August 12th. This shit hasn't changed. There's literally nothing coming out from these assholes. Live stream tomorrow. The one who a love letter in Lisbon. What? Wait, that was 2021. Yeah, this fucker. Harmony Bridge Recovery Roadmap. They did something 15 days ago. Did anyone listen to this? Like, it doesn't, like, there's been no new news. I can't condone this project at all right now. Oh, that was CZ. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why that, because I can't recognize someone. Because I can't explain that to me, you dumb fuck. How is not now that I knew he looked familiar, and that is CZ. Like, I do feel stupid for not recognizing it, but how does not recognizing someone in a picture make me illiterate? Do you not know the literal definition of illiterate, you DF? The Binance, Greg knows what's up. This project was having 4 billion. Yeah, it was like 3.5 billion. Now it's like 12 cents. Look at all these idiots. Look at this guy. He looks cool with his little thing. I like looking at people, and it's a weird thing I do. And I'm like, is he a smoker? Right? So looking at this picture, I would say this guy's not a smoker, though it's borderline. He probably definitely smokes weed. This guy's definitely a smoker. This guy's definitely a smoker. This guy's definitely a smoker. She's definitely a smoker. These two, maybe not. This guy, probably. Oh, yeah. The guy at the far right. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Brown equals smoker. No. I mean, first of all, there's only one white dude in the whole picture. So I don't know why we have to get racist about this. But this guy doesn't, like, he could be a smoker. Like, he definitely hits the bong, I would say. Now, not to be racist, but Asians are much more likely to be a smoker. If you haven't noticed, like, that's definitely something that is kind of a thing. How can you even tell if you're illiterate? Good point, Ricky. How can I tell they're a smoker by looking at a picture and I'm illiterate? What does that say on his shirt? Hay bell? What does that spell? Hay bell? That spells hay bell, right? HAYB. Oh wait. Hurrah? Does that say hurrah? All right. Let's see what's going on at Twitter. I haven't checked this shit in a while. Kiev parties while men die on the front lines. Well, I mean, the kids got to do their thing. Harem. Thank you. I would have never figured that out. The weapon is too heavy for her to handle. I'm not gonna get Dr. Oz to take a driver's license away from the friends who weren't voting for him. Okay. Dr. Oz is what Russia thinks of USA sanctions. All right, so far Twitter is just a big pile of garbage this morning. Bitcoin has spent the last 9 straight months in the red on the super trend. Okay, Captain Obvious. Super trend indicator on the 3-day time frame looks very strong. Okay. Here's some hopium for you, I guess. I guess this says it's time to buy. I mean, I don't know what the fuck this. I don't know why I'm dropping so many F-bombs all of a sudden. Buy. Do we wait? Brave new coin liquid index for Bitcoin. All right. Pentagon officials are concerned that U.S. ammunition stocks donated to Ukraine have severely depleted U.S. stocks, weakening U.S. readiness in the event of a conflict. Well, I feel like we got some plans. Manufacture some bullets. F-22, what is this shit doing? Ouch! That was loud. If you have not seen Top Gun 2 yet, it is better than Top Gun 1. Highly recommended. Alright. Danish 17-year-old girl who used a pepper spray to fight off near migrant. She will be prosecuted for what? I will say, Danish. She's gonna get prosecuted for pepper spraying a rapist. She was knocked to the ground by the attacker who tried to undress her, but she used pepper spray on the man. And pepper spray is illegal in Denmark. Oh, Denmark, pull your head. Isn't that where SETI's from? Chad Knight, you guys need to pull your head out of your ass. Wait, he's from Sweden, I think. What the hell? Like in the United States, carry pepper spray. Dude, woman, someone gives you some shit, spray them right in the face. They get up all in your face. Give them the verbal cues. I learned all this from carrying a firearm. I had a concealed weapons permit for a while. I never really carried it though. I mean, I grew up on a farm in Kansas, been around guns my whole life. Anyway, give them they get in your face, say back off, but be really loud so people around can see and hear it. Back off, I'm warning you, this is your last warning. And they continue, smack them right in the face and go on about your day and chuckle, right? No need to get in a fight. Maybe you're a badass and you got something to prove. I'll tell you what. Maybe that dude has a knife. Maybe that dude has a gun. Maybe he will kick your ass. Maybe you're not as bad as you think. A lot of these fools run around learning Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu and are on wrestling squads and kickboxing and right. I mean, if they grew up on the streets, they learn by street fighting. It's a hard not like just and get on about your day and have a nice little chuckle. Outsmart them. And you're not going to get any trouble in the United States. And I'll tell you what are they going to do? I mean, you're not going to get, you probably, this is not legal advice, but you're most probably not going to get thrown in jail. And again, as my old sensei, when I used to take karate, used to say, this was many moons ago, he's like, what would you rather pay? A hospital bill, a funeral bill, or, a little lawyer bill? Between the three, unless you get really good insurance, I guess, probably the lawyer bill. But I mean, even then, as long as it's self-defense, you really can't get in trouble. Now, if you're going around and you start the fight and you F the dude up, well, that's a different story. Bruce Lee, fight. And pepper spray, dude. Or you can get you one of them little stun guns. But you can get those little pepper spray things that go on your keychain. You're a dude. Don't worry about your manhood. You're not gonna have a manhood. You never know when you might be walking down the street, three dudes pop out of nowhere, and you know your world's about to get rocked. Well, I'll tell you what, unless you're some kind of badass, even then, even if you are a badass, we're just spin around and say, yo, mofos, spit, and run. Stay in shape. You just have to be able to run faster than them. We looked at a video last week where some dudes in New York just ran up on a dude and stole on his ass. Oh, I haven't used that term in like decades. All right. Free alpha of the day. I give free alpha every day, every morning, all day, every day. Use Levitas dot. Okay, that's not alpha. Trump meltdown. My friend is having. Oh, I love a good Trump meltdown. Let's fix the audio. I want to hear a wacko have a Trump meltdown. All you Trump lovers for wackos. There goes a bunch of subscriptions. Don't hate me. I'm kidding, but seriously.
Okay. You may not have those. No, thank you. Friend, do you want me to hold your little hand while I can tell that you're having a really big feeling right now, okay? I get it. But we have spoken about not keeping secrets. Surprises are okay. Surprises are good things that have an end date, right? But we cannot keep secrets from the Department of Justice. Got it? Okay. So listen, people are not being mean to you. People are frustrated.
No, I don't know that I have.
I'm frustrated too. But tomorrow, we cannot go play golf because
I don't even understand that. 8/8 launch September. Ooh, hell yeah. How is this being released without the Vassal hard fork? But decentralized lending launched September 13th. Let's freaking go. Some amazing Cardano news. That might wake me up. Alex shit. We need to come up with a good name. Alex Pecker. This is what Alex Pecker has to say. I'm not buying right now. Oh, wow. Aren't you insightful? But there are many coins. Oh, I can't wait to see what shitty garbage. Guaranteed it's gamified garbage coins. And he's bragging that you can get like 10s, 20s, 30s, 100x's. Oh, just 10x's right now? He just giving. He's easing back the throttle. He's only promising 10x's. Dot and Eco coins. I don't hate Dot. IMX, what is that? That rug pull. IMX is that rug pull, like roll up on Ethereum, right? Blink, File Cody. I'm a little surprised he has Cody in there. VeChain, Curve, no. You're not gonna get Curve. You're not gonna get rich off buying Curve. Anchor, no. What the F is Superman? What Theta? What? Is this guy like? Does he just rotate around trying to find the 10 people that like Theta and get them to follow? Oh yeah, we're gonna look at that. There are many more. Not buying because they will probably enter a 20x range. I'm going to put a large sum of. Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are, Alex Pecker. Ooh, what is going on here? Why is this? Oh, what? This I already said no more. And then this dude, that is wrong. Where's this at? And this guy is acting like it's cool. No, bro, what's so cool about this? I mean, I don't know the full story, but all right. Why am I getting a bunch of? What am I? Did I go? All right. Harmony times Kitsch data. Vegan. What? Oh, wait. Breaking news. We got something from Harmony One. Breaking news. Kitchen Data Systems today announced plans to roll out a next generation brand and affinity program built on and leveraging Harmony's groundbreaking digital projects. Where's the clown car? Clown show? Anything on PR Newswire? That's a press release, dude. People just pay to put their little press release. All right. Why am I getting such weird? Oh, that's kind of effed up. Cardano Warriors. Not interested. Love me some Jim McMahon. He is an effing legend. Charles Haskinson. Required reading to understand some of the recent innovations in the DeFi space. Truly a page turner. Dude, there is nothing Charles Hoskinson's reading in DeFi that's a page turner to about 98% of the population. Everyone poops. He's trying to be funny. Wah, wah. Trying to be funny. A new stable coin on Harmony One. Fun fact, 10 years ago, Bitcoin was $9.55. Why wasn't I loading the boat? Gazprom. What is Gazprom? Says it will halt supplies. Who is Gazprom? That sounds familiar. Gazprom. Gas industry? Russia. Oh, okay. Yeah. So they're going to halt supplies until it receives all. So they're not going to make any money? Like, Russia's already in trouble, I think. Squirrel having fun. Blackouts loom. Ew, for California. Yikes. I don't need blackouts. It's already going to be hot as balls. Please, no blackouts for Tom. Goldman Sachs lifts all COVID protocols. He's missing. He got chopped up. Biggest Cardano Twitter spaces. All right. Electricity bill in the UK. Yeah, I don't even want to look at this. My shit's gone insane. Let's see. I don't know how to read this. Day rate. New prices. 71.355 pounds per kilowatt. It used to be 11 pounds per kilowatt hour. And now it's 71. I guess I can't complain. Mine only went up like a 3.5 to 4x. These fools went up like a 7x. 6.5x. I can't even wait to see what day rate, night rate. Oh man, they're getting destroyed in the day. 15 to 81, and at night 11 to 71. My goodness. Feel sorry for people over in Europe. My condolences. I can't even wait to see what my gas bills are going to be like if it's cold. Jim Cramer says avoid all speculative investments like crypto. All right, Jim. I say avoid all words coming out of Jim Cramer's mouth. Avoid all words coming out of Jim Cramer's mouth. While ADA will 7 to 10x, some of these native coins will 100x. Okay. Oh, wifey material. Hell yeah. I didn't even have to see her drink that beer to know she's wifey material, but the beer is icing on the cake. Major GameStar announcement, no one cares. Nah, I'm dead. Who's this guy right here? Like, is this has to be a joke, right? Who is this on the right? Is this from, like, did someone, are you seeing what I'm seeing right here? Is that a gun in his pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Like, did someone Photoshop this in? That looks like that looks like a Magnum. What is a big gun? A Desert Eagle, 50 caliber Desert Eagle in his pants. But like, this skinny mofo's, he should be in porn, not crypto. Look at this dude. Look at that. That looks like a good, like, are you kidding me? Like, can you guys see that? Like, can we zoom in on this? Like, what is going on here? That is a freaking, like, first of all, it's a little high though. But that, like, I feel like it, all right, enough, Tom. That's 8 inches. How tall is Vitalik? Well, he's standing next to an Asian chick that they usually don't get over like 5'2". So I'm gonna say she's 5'2" and he's like 5'11", 6 foot. He looks like he's crouching a little. Vitalik, this is something I Google a lot, like such and such person's height. Like just recently, because of watching Top Gun, I Googled Tom Cruise's height, and they're lying about his height. They are freaking lying. There is no way he's 5'7". He's Look at it. First of all, he's wearing the shoes that make him taller. He's got stacks on. What's that girl's name? I can't think of her name. I know who that is. I can't think of her name. What's her name? What's her name? Damn it! She was in. I can't even think of the movie I love. Where's my baseball? 7.5 second abs. Brett Favre. Something about Mary. Cameron Diaz. All right, so he's not 5'7". He's 5'5". He's 5'7" in those stacks. Cameron height 5'9". So she does look 2 inches taller than him, but she's in high heels, and it looks like she's like a leaning Tower of Pisa. She's leaning, right? So there's no way this bro's 5'7". I'm sorry. Like you can get all the cosmetic surgery in the world, but you can't make yourself taller. That is one thing I'm grateful for. And I know Retro's like 5'2". I'm grateful for not being short. Oh yeah. Vitalik dick length. That's what we were gonna look up. Vitalik porn videos. Watch Vitalik. All right, I would love to click on this link right now. Something tells me that's not Vitalik Buterin though. Vitalik penis. Vitalik Buterin. He's 6'1". Wait, that's the Canadian writer. He's a Canadian writer? Oh, he's a Canadian programmer. Penis size. Vitalik Buterin penis. The girthy penis is buried deep inside Ethereum. Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin is packing some serious heat. All right, before I click on this link, let me move this off the window and make sure it's not something that can get me in trouble. Yep. They're showing the same picture. Like, I mean, that could just be something in his pants. The above image has not been edited in any way, but for the sake of love of his love, we wish it were. It is safe to say he is very well. Yeah, we don't know that that's his penis. That's the problem. It could be. If it is, I'm jealous. I mean, that could just be something in his pocket, right? Key ring. We don't know. We don't know. It definitely kind of looks like he's got a girthy one, that's for sure. This picture makes a lot more sense now. Oh my goodness. Please stop sharing the hard fork. I don't like crypto that much, but that was funny. I mean, I don't hate crypto. I'm a very big non-fan of Carl the Moon. Who is this chick? I was pretty good though. I said 5'2" and like 6 foot. He looks like he could be a good 6'1". I think he is Russian. I'm assuming he's Russian, but he's from Canada. He was on Tasty Works, like in the very beginning, when Ethereum was like a penny, and he was on there. You could probably still find the interview. You guys are going to get me in trouble. Kaluma. He dropped out of the University of Waterloo. Teal Digital Vitalik CA. Yeah, he was born in Russia. Kaluma, Russia. Kalumna. 7:40 a.m. This is going to be a quick one, and I'm still waxing on. Kaluma. 7:40 a.m. 64 degrees out. Traffic's fine right now. Heat wave is in effect, unless you're living near Costco where it's getting chilly. I haven't listened to Vitalik enough to judge whether or not he's on the spectrum. I mean, I'm on the spectrum a little. I don't know what the spectrum. I think. Well, no, I mean, I have OCD, right? I definitely have some OCD. Is that considered on the spectrum? Is OCD on the spectrum? Upset. This include both compulsive and as well as 3 symptoms. Yeah. So I'm on the spectrum. Are you making fun of me? Lex Friedman does an interview with him. Dude is on the spectrum. Lex Friedman's on the spectrum? Lex Friedman's probably on the spectrum. Is that what you're saying? You're probably, I think most people are on the spectrum. Are they? Maybe not. Are all people? Like, I definitely have OCD tendencies. I can rein them in a lot of the time. I used to be a lot worse. I mentally work on it. Like right now, I'm just kind of polishing my desk. That's a bit of an OCD thing. I definitely have OCD. Like when I'm working on a project and I need to document firewalls and passwords and routers and switches, man, I'm getting pictures. I'm posting pictures in there. I'm relating passwords. I'm putting locations. Like crazy obsessive when it comes to 100% documentation. But I've learned that if you don't have good documentation, your life's miserable. You got someone's like, "Hey Tom, this wireless is having a problem for such and such," and I go in there, I can't find the switches, I can't find passwords, I can't find shit, and I just lose my shit. So I constantly beat it into people's heads. Good documentation. That was almost completely irrelevant to anything we ever talk about. I just felt like going on a rant right there. I'm thinking Asperger's. You think Vitalik? I don't think Lex Friedman has Asperger's. There's no way Lex Friedman has Asperger's. I have never listened to Vitalik in any length to know whether he has Asperger's. High functioning. High functioning Asperger's, is that a thing? I've definitely met a few people that have borderline Asperger's, if not full on. But Asperger's is basically a person that only, they only think about themselves. They don't give a shit about you. You can hear they're constantly talking about themselves. You can't get a word out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, a lot of people have maybe like 5% Asperger's in them. But yeah, when it gets to like full on Asperger's, it can be really annoying. Anyway, now I'm back to cleaning my mouse. I need to stop talking about it and get the alcohol out and get some of this gunk off my mouse. All right, let's get a wrap up. So I got some shit I got to do today. I'm frustrated because I got to bring this SAN online, and the HPE website is down, and I can't get the software. And now I'm gonna have to call them. It's gonna waste probably like an hour plus of my day. So frustrating. Why? Hewlett Packard would screw up a wet dream. They break everything. All right. The market. E-mini S&P is now only up 3 points. It was up 20 earlier. The Nasdaq's only up 30. It was up like 50 earlier. Basically, a big fat yawn snooze fest in the market. Gold now down only 4. Crude oil down in the 90 handle still. Bonds probably still at 136. Yep, bonds 136. Crypto, let me guess. Bitcoin, my eyes are closed. I have no idea what the price of Bitcoin is. I'm going to predict $20,294. $20,239. I was. How do I do it? How do I do it, boys and girls? What happened to Tom? I talked about Tom Nash a little at the very beginning, bitch. Tom, yeah, we can talk about Tom Nash. Tom Nash is a scammer. Tom Nash is a scam artist. I actually really like Tom Nash. I haven't watched a lot of his videos recently. He does a lot of clickbait. He does the clickbait game, but I like his style. I like his openness. I like he does some interesting videos. I have nothing against Tom Nash. I just found it really weird. This guy, there's this guy Chris Norland that's on my stream now. He's always calling Meet Kevin and Jeremy Lefebvre like full on scam. Like they're just trying to. This Chris Norland is constantly calling all other YouTubers scammers. So that's how he tries to get. Yeah, I like Tom Nash. So he tries to get clicks by calling these. Who is this sexy mofo? He tries to get clicks by calling people scammers. This Chris Norland guy. He gives some good advice though, right? He gives some good advice on other stuff. He just hits this scammer thing too hard. And then this other bros video popped up on my thing last night. Oh, Tom Nash exposed from Russia with lies. So this guy he calls Tom. I found this very distasteful. He starts in this video he talks about Tom Nash as a scam artist. I don't know if any of the things he says are true. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know the full story. Apparently, Tom Nash is misleading about getting a degree or an MBA at the University of Michigan. He got his degree at someplace in Tel Aviv. He was a lawyer. He's Jewish. He was born in Russia and was entitled, I guess. And let's see. What else did he say? Oh, he lives in Georgia now, the country, not the state. So whatever, dude. I don't know if Tom Nash is being misleading or not. I wish he would come out and be truthful if that's the case. The guy gives good analysis. I have nothing wrong with what Tom Nash says most of the time. His clickbait titles could be a bit annoying. I don't know he came over to the United States and did some program that converted his law degree, and he practiced law, tax law and stuff, I guess. So in the United States, seems like a pretty smart person to be able to pull that off, right? And I can just tell from talking to the guy. I mean, listening to the guy. He's a smart dude. So his big thing, like he was going on about like, oh, Jeremy Lefebvre tells his real name, and Meet Kevin tells his real name. And why is Tom Nash using a stage name? And he starts ousting his name, which he starts doxing him. He doesn't dox like his last name, but he starts doxing way too much information. And again, who does this guy think he is? Ronaldo Rivera? Like he's got 21K subscribers. Maybe I should be a scumbag. Now, if Tom Nash is being misleading, maybe he should come out. I feel like Tom Nash is a straight shooter. All right, maybe he's got good reasons, or maybe this Scott Schaefer has got some of his facts wrong. This guy only has like 5 videos. Oh no, he has a lot of videos. Meet Kevin DUI, that was funny. Strongman. This strongman guy is probably another reason. I haven't listened to Stock Mo in a while. Meet Kevin caught lying to police. All right. Meet Kevin defeated. Yeah, this guy's building. Andrew Tate exposed. Everything money goes full scammer. Fake guru. He's trying to be a CoffeeZilla. This Max Mayer. I don't really enjoy that guy either. Bad mom. All in. Ari covers up. Okay. Meet Karen has a meltdown. I think I saw this. Let's see what's going on. Let's see Meet Karen.
So it looks like Meet Kevin, or as I like to now call him, Meet Karen, had a complete meltdown, and he is no longer on YouTube, guys. You can't find him. He's not going to post videos anymore. In literally every single one, admitted that he had been drinking that night when he had told the officer in
dollar real estate company. That's billion with a B. To those of you who have been loyal supporters,
if you invest in this rug pull, you're a moron.
In the meantime,
that's my title. No, I don't need Meet Kevin suing me, but my title would be, if you invest in Meet Kevin's real estate,
if you use that when you check out
Series A, you're a freaking idiot.
You'll get the absolute
portfolio. Work on his anxiety issues.
Let's see, right? Meet Kevin.
That's basically what a lot of alcoholics do.
You can still get his course. Leaving YouTube, he has not posted for 5 days. It's killing him. I know it is. Yeah, people love trashing Meet Kevin. All right. We already did the prices of everything. We already did the wrap up. You got a second dose of Tom Nash, scam artist. Kidding. We love you, Tom Nash. We love you, Tom Nash. All right, 7:51 a.m. I'm going to get to that daily grind. You guys get to your daily grind or your daily lunch or your daily dinner or your daily nap or your daily paint the walls or your daily go to bed or whatever. You get the point. Feliz Navidad. Happy New Year. I'll be back tomorrow. Love y'all. Peace.